welcome back to my channel Joy in Life. This is Doris. So today I'm going to unbox and swatch this autumn set with you. This is the Holbein Irodori Gouache color, which is a little bit different than the acrylic color because that one is not water activated after it's dry, and this one can be wet. And it's when you use it, the feel is a little bit different as well. So for every set, this is just because I ordered it from Japan and it was shipped to Hong Kong, and the shipping company is so good. Like you know how Japan is, right? So they packed it really well, which I really appreciate. And so this set, there are 12 colors. Yep, on for each set, and all of them are different. So I look at all the sets and they do not have a duplicate color in all 4 sets. So that is really cool. So let's, without further ado, talk about this. So for this set, it is a better value because there are only 3 colors that are not really light fast, that are with 2 stars, and all others are 3 stars. So that is good. And I really like the summer set already. The spring set, I don't like it as much just because they have like 10 colors or 8 colors that are not really light fast. So I don't like it as much. I feel like if you're paying for it, you want it to be a little bit more light fast than that, unless you're doing it on your sketchbook, then it doesn't really matter, right? Because light fastness is when you put it out under the sun or under the light, and if the color will change or not. You know, if they have better light fastness, that means it's not going to be changing color on you. So this one, they have this red, and I think it's the primary red, and so that is good. And then the second one is this orange color. I like doing swatches when I am stressed or when I just want to relax a little bit, because I feel like you don't have to think too much. You don't have to think of like what to paint or what to do with the color, but just, you know, enjoying the swatch. And this is so cool. As you can see, their color is depending on which color. Some of them are more opaque than others, and it gives you you know, the opaqueness here, the semi-opaque, not opaque, and quite opaque, you know, that kind of rating. So you can see here. And but like I said in the last video, if you want to make it a little bit more opaque, what you do is you just add a tiny bit of white gouache on it. It will be really opaque, and I tried that out in the last video. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to link it up there. So this is the yellow that they have in this set. They have 3 different yellows. Like this one is called Gardenia yellow, and it's not the primary yellow, but it's close enough, I think. And this is a more greenish yellow, but it's so pretty. I think this will be really good for autumn leaves, you know. I like this color combination already, you know, this 4 color. If you use it on a painting on autumn leaves, it will look so good already. And this one is more like brownish. So yeah, it's no longer like a yellowish color, it's more like a brown color, but it's still really pretty. And you see this kind of color in the autumn leaves as well, right? So this is really cool. I like this set a lot. I like this a lot, really. So it's not as, you know, colorful as the spring or the summer set, because those 2 are more is for spring or summer, right? So this one I see a little bit of binder separation here, as you can see here. I don't know how well you can see it under the camera, through the camera, but still, you know, it's not bad. Let me squeeze a little bit more because it's separated. So let me squeeze a little bit more without a binder so you can see really like what it looks like. But unlike a lot of watercolor, if you use it or gouache, if they are really separated, it will be like more like a problem, and this one is just a little bit of it, and then that's it. It doesn't really affect the rest of the tube, so that is pretty cool, and it's really opaque. So I feel like this one is good, and if you want to use the dry brush technique with this set, you would be able to do so. Like with any Holbein color, you should be able to do it. You just have to wait a tiny bit when it's on the palette, when it's not as wax, and then you do it. I think you can easily achieve it. Like even here, like here, right? So you can easily do the dry brush technique with this set, and yet it's really easy. It's not like, oh, you have to drag it so hard and you don't feel the joy of painting anymore. You know, it's a painful experience. It's not like that kind of feel at all. And this one is pretty good. I think I've done, maybe I don't know if I did the review on that one, but I had a set of more inexpensive gouache. You know, the jelly one, I don't really remember which one I got, but that one is not as good because I had to use a lot more to paint, and I used the primary set, and the swatch is included in the last video as well, and that one is much better. Like you just use a little bit and you can cover like a large area. So if you have the money, I'd rather get fewer colors but a better quality gouache, so then you will be able to get a better bang for your money. Okay, so I did something wrong here, I think, because I still have 4 colors to go, but I have what happened here? Oh, now I know, because I'm just like doing it too big. So this one is actually that one, like up there, not this one here. So okay, so what I'll do is I'll just do thinner lines here to match it up again. I was so confused. I'm like, I didn't miss any color, and it doesn't seem like there's any color that is, you know, the same, or I repeated any of them. So what happened? And now I know. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's not easy, you know, when you're doing a video, you're talking and you're doing the painting or swatching at the same time. It's pretty hard, and sometimes you lose track of things, but I still really enjoy it. Like this one, see, I have the binder issue again on this one, but you see, if I keep squeezing it just a little bit more, there's no problem, you know, with the paint. So that is pretty good. So here, all 3 greens are really good. So I feel like the autumn set really represent autumn well, at least in my opinion, and I really like that. And so now this is the indigo. I love indigo because it is a really pretty color, and it's really a color that you can use in many different things. Really pretty. I like, it's really saturated. Like all the Holbein gouache so far, for the 3 sets that I tried out, they are all really saturated colors. And this one is gold, and it's a rich gold. So I really want to try it out. I really like the silver one in the spring set, And I think like if you don't get the spring set, if you like that silver, get it. I think it's worth it because it's so nice. And this gold too, it looks so good and so metallic-y. And my brush is kind of wet, but if you use it all dry, I think, you know, it's even better on this one. Let me squeeze it a little bit more so that you can see an almost opaque version of it. See? So rich, so nice. Like even if you are doing, for example, abstract painting, if you use it as an accent color, that will bring your painting to another level, I believe. That's actually like my preference maybe, but I really like it. So yeah, so this is the swatch for the autumn set, and the brush I used was Da Vinci size 8, and I like this set the best so far. Out of all 3 sets, I think this one is my favorite at the moment, but I'm going to reveal it at the end. After I do for all 4 sets, I'm going to use them some more and then give you a final reveal on them. But a lot of you know that if you follow my channel, you know that I'm moving, and so I will have to pack everything really soon, and after that I won't have access to any of my paint anymore, or at least not this sets. I may have some other that I will be leaving out for me to use in these few months, and I plan to do some maybe tutorial videos with you guys, because some of the viewers told me that they want a tutorial video with a little bit of chatting and so I plan to do that when I don't have access on any of my paint sets anymore. So I will definitely do that. So thank you for watching. If you like this type of videos, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Subscribe and click on the bell so you will get the notification when I upload my next video. See you next time. Share with your friends. Bye.